Good morning. I'm Dr. Frank Beaty from the Moody Distance Learning. I am going to be your professor for this class. I live in Bloomington, Illinois, which is more or less halfway between St. Louis and Chicago on I-55. It's a delight for me to be able to teach this class, Biblical Interpretation Capstone, Use of the Old Testament in the New Testament. Now that's quite a class name, isn't it? For short, I'm going to call it interpretation. I hope that's okay with you. As I've plunged into the course, I find it quite interesting and some challenges involved with it. Some of the readings will probably challenge your thinking process as they did mine, but I'm confident that we will have a stimulating and thought provoking journey over the next 7+ weeks. You'll notice on the assignments that week 7 assignment is actually due the next day, so it becomes, to meet certain criteria, an 8-week course. They're wonderful discussion boards, and I look forward with anticipation our interaction on the discussion boards, as well as reading your charts and papers and the various items that you will be submitting. But let me tell you a little bit about myself. We'll talk about next week on Monday. I'm a graduate of Moody Bible Institute, Dallas Theological Seminary, and earned my doctorate at Trinity Evangelical Divinity School. And I've taken additional undergraduate and graduate courses from a number of other colleges as well and universities, as well as from those. I began my pastoral ministry many years ago as a 19-year-old student at Moody Bible Institute. I was influenced by a mentor of mine, and he encouraged me to help this church, which had voted out of a mainline denomination, and asked if I would be their student pastor, coming down nearly 200 miles on the train each Friday, getting off at Galesburg, Illinois, and getting my car, which was parked there during the week. I did that during both my second and third years, and the summer between I batched and worked full-time in a factory. I continued there after graduation from Moody for an additional 4 years, and that was an important element of my pastoral experience and training. Also, the week after I graduated from Moody, I married Judy Crawford, another Moody graduate, and as we got married this summer, well, really in 5 weeks, we are going to be celebrating 53 years of marriage. We are ministry team partners and have been all our married life. We have 3 children. Andrew, our oldest, also ministers with Moody Distance Learning. He and his wife have 5 biological children and 6 adopted children who, as the years have gone on, we realize they each have significant emotional and psychological handicaps. They are quite a challenge. My wife helps our daughter-in-law a number of days each week. Their children are ages 5 to 27. They live 4 houses from us, so we're very convenient to help both on a regular basis and in crisis situations. They have 3 married children, 1 granddaughter, and 2 more are on the way. Most every Sunday we gather at their home. That keeps the context best for their special needs children, and have a Sunday potluck with their family and our daughter and her family. Stephen, our second child, joined the Army at age 39 and graduated last May from William and Mary Law School in Williamsburg, Virginia. He's stationed now at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. They have 10 biological children ranging in ages from 6 to 26. Their 4 oldest are married. They have 2 grandchildren and another one on the way. Our youngest is Esther, our daughter. She and her husband also live here in Bloomington. He is a corrections officer at the maximum security prison in Pontiac, Illinois. They have 5 children ranging in ages from 13 to 19. They attend the same church that we do. We also have, so that adds up to 26 grandchildren, yes, 26. And we have 3 great-grandchildren with 3 more by the fall. So we have quite a family. Judy and I have served the Lord as a pastoral couple in Herman, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, Pontiac, Illinois, Lindale, Texas, McHenry, Illinois, and Burlington, Iowa. I've helped more than 30 students, probably a lot more than that, complete their ministry internships. In 2008, I resigned from the church in Burlington and joined Interim Pastor Ministries. We have served churches in Garner, Iowa, Williston, North Dakota, and Derby, Vermont. That was 4 miles from Canada, as well as in Minonk, Illinois. My passion as an interim pastor is to help the leadership recapture Christ's vision for why He wants their church to exist in their community at this point in time, as well as into the future. To accomplish that, church leaders have to do some hard thinking. Some of it is uncomfortable, to say the least, and to do some significant evaluation of what is hindering them, what are the obstacles, and those kinds of things. We found that it takes a church about 18 to 24 months if they work really hard with a lot of humility, praying, agonizing, honest discussions to get back on track and ready for a new pastor to lead them into the future. It's an exciting ministry, but it has a lot of challenges to do that. Since 2015, I've been teaching for Moody Distance Learning and love the opportunity dearly. I enjoy my students from around the world. Some of you have had me before, and I just look forward to renewing our relationship as we work through this class. Be assured I'm a learner with you. I believe learning should be a lifelong opportunity, and God brings opportunities for each of us to learn and to grow to know Him, which is the primary thing. Better and better, and let our roots sink down deep, even as Colossians 2, 6, and 7 says. I love to equip people for ministry in the spirit of Ephesians 4:12. I love the exhortations of the Apostle Paul there in 2 Timothy 2. He challenges us to grow in our relationship with Christ. So, I know we're going to have some hard work. There's going to be some days when you pull your hair out. You see, I've had many of those days. And we're going to have a good time together as we learn and grow in our faith. May our Lord bless each of you as we study and learn together.